word entrepreneur has been widely used in recent years. Still, some nuanced differences exist between a successful one and what we can call a so-called one. Why are some people more successful than others? You see, you can't decide your future. You decide your habits, and your habits decide your future. No one succeeds overnight, and no one fails overnight. Success is nothing more than the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. Today, we will be focusing on exactly that. We will be talking about how a successful entrepreneur thinks. To know more about how successful entrepreneurs think, make sure you subscribe to the channel and like this video. Let's begin. Setting goals. Many studies have proven the link between successful entrepreneurs and goal setting. This goes for anyone who is doing well in their field of work. Simply put, how do you plan to reach your desired destination if you do not know what that place is? Set clearly defined short-term and long-term goals with dated timelines and review them daily, so they soak into your subconscious mind. After you've done that, note down all the mandatory action steps to take if you are to reach that goal. If it works for you, create a vision board of all the things you want and review that daily as well. Remember, if you can see it in your mind and you're willing to work for it, one day you will achieve it in your life. Taking responsibility. Another critical factor of all successful people is that they take complete responsibility for the failure and success in their lives. Unlike most of us, they do not fall into the victim mindset, and if something doesn't work out, they do not blame others. Instead, they learned from the lesson, one more way not to do something, and they move on quickly. Your energy is always best spent in the present and planning for the future. You should always be asking, how can I make this work? And what can I learn from this? Never choose to live in the past or make excuses about why you are not where you should be. Remember, everyone suffers setbacks and has the option to either blame circumstances and other people, or one can choose to focus on moving on and creating a better future. Consistency. Just like anything in life, consistency and hard work is the key to success. You will never achieve it if you don't work on it consistently. If you are not consistent with your diet or workout routine, you will lose any good health or physique you had. The same is true in business and entrepreneurship. If your message, work ethic, or output isn't consistent, how do you expect to have consistent growth and turn out to be a successful entrepreneur? Time management. Time management is an essential skill for running successful entrepreneurship. Unsuccessful people usually get overwhelmed and stressed when there are too many items on their to-do list. Successful people are rarely like that. They eat the frog first, prioritizing the most rewarding tasks first, knowing it matters most to do the most valuable tasks first. Great entrepreneurs plan well, ahead in advance. They know clearly what needs to be done to complete their tasks and reach their goals. Discipline. Discipline is an important one for all successful individuals, from athletes to billionaire entrepreneurs. The discipline to get up early and train when you don't feel like it, to say no to a party with friends, not because they are not important, but because something more meaningful and fruitful awaits you. It's the discipline to say no to negative temptations and short-term gain. To achieve long-term results and pride, you are always ready to put your priorities ahead of the things that will only bring you short-lived pleasure. Take risks. If you don't shoot for the shot, you cannot win the game. Likewise, if you don't take big risks, you cannot win the big rewards. Successful entrepreneurs know that they will need to take risks in order to get to their goals. Most of the time, people will not take those same risks for fear of failure. However, the greater failure to successful people would be regret. not taking a risk for the life you want or guarantee living with the one you don't want. Willing to sacrifice. The ability to sacrifice now so that you can enjoy later. Refrain from taking the easy path and choose whatever path leads you to where you want to be in the long term. Are you willing to suffer for a few years so that you can spend the rest of your life on your own terms? Take Elon Musk as your example. In an interview, he revealed that he used to work for 22 hours of the day until his dream finally took off. This not only means that he used to sacrifice his rest and sleep for hours, but also that he sacrificed going out and partying and countless other things. Never give up. All the successful millionaire entrepreneurs you know today have one thing in common. They refused to give up and kept going even when they suffered failures and setbacks. We all suffer setbacks. Everyone that attempts to live their dream life will definitely experience failure at some point in time. They might even run the risk of losing everything, and most end up quitting. The successful, they never quit. They keep going, knowing their most remarkable character is forged in adversity. Knowing their success story is being written in every moment. The success will be even sweeter knowing they have a comeback story to tell. Continuous pursuit of knowledge. As Napoleon Hill said in his iconic book, Think and Grow Rich, the way of success is the way of continuous pursuit of knowledge. The world is moving and evolving quickly, and if you are open to adapting to change, if you don't have the right mindset about continuous improvement, if you are not willing to learn, then you are going to stay stagnant. And soon, whatever you have learned would be meaningless and insufficient. The more you learn, the more you earn. But you can never learn enough. The whatever it takes mentality. The most outstanding entrepreneurs always find a way to win. Whatever life throws their way, successful people deal with it, avoid it, hammer through it, or do whatever is required. They will find a way to win. It's the whatever it takes mentality that keeps them winning at life. It's the quiet confidence in knowing that whatever happens, I will give my all and leave nothing on the table, which allows them to be on the top of their game. All of these attributes and mindsets mentioned and explained throughout the video are not something found exclusively in highly successful entrepreneurs. Every person on their A game has already mastered these qualities and uses them day in and day out. These are not formulas for a great entrepreneur, but also a successful individual. With that, we close the topic for today. We hope that you were able to take something out of this highly informative video, and make sure to subscribe if you're interested in similar videos. Like the video to show your support, and we will see you guys soon.